Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Singapore, because like I said, y'all will be seeing Singapore through my eyes, through my vlog. And after this vlog, you get to decide whether or not this will be your next vacation location or not. Anyways, stay tuned. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy and soak in this view because it was a hit.
This is like giving me the revenge of that Milan Bridge.
Whoa, that was serious. You got to be kidding me. Ooh. Ooh. Are you for real? This is honeymoon. Hey. Okay. This is the whole apartment in Lekki. Please turn on the lights. Ooh, they have a balcony. Look at this view. So we're stepping out to go get food. This is what we call hitting the ground running. We're hitting the ground. Day one, hitting the ground running. Alright, so before we got to Singapore, we had paid for hotel and everything via our travel agent. However, upon arrival, we're told that the hotel we paid for was fully booked for the first 2 days. I don't know why they didn't take note of our booking. Anyways, they, put us in this other hotel, which is like their partner hotel, and upgraded us to the, topmost floor where you have the big rooms that have the staircases and everything, beautiful view. I mean, we didn't mind, it was nice. So we decided to take a walk around, the hotel, the one we're going to be at for 2 days. We just wanted to see what the environment was like, buy a new SIM as well, and eat street food, because we wanted to eat street food. We decided that we're not going to be eating, anything that we are very used to on a normal day. We wanted to try out new things. And yeah, so basically this area is called Little India. Just absorb the view, and yeah, keep watching. No, I want chai.
Masala chai. No? I don't like tea. You don't like tea?
No.
Where are you from?
Nigeria.
Great. But in Nigeria, they do have tea, right?
Yeah. So we got Indian food at the local restaurant around the area and then walked back to our hotel. This is the hotel, the Holiday Inn, and it's really beautiful and it's big. So if you notice, they have a lot of high-rise buildings. That is because they don't have a lot of land, so they build deep down and high up. Where's sunshine? Is that what you want? Guys, this jet lag thing is crazy. Like, we are so jet lagged. Last night we couldn't sleep. While people were asleep, we were awake. Like, we didn't sleep till maybe 3-4 a.m. And then this morning we almost missed breakfast because while people were awake, we were sleeping. And after breakfast, we came back, slept again. As I'm talking to you now, this is past 3 p.m. And me, I just woke up. My husband is still sleeping. So again, you already know that based on this, we'll probably be awake when people here are sleeping. Well, yeah, so to put context to the jet lag thing, Singapore is 7 hours ahead of Nigeria. So we were struggling to adapt their timing because we kind of like still were working with Nigerian time. Anyways, I decided to hit the hotel gym, which is very beautiful, by the way. And yeah, I mean, Shanti will be proud of me. I was trying to stay fit, even while on vacation. Although this was the only time I visited the gym while in Singapore. So we did have an itinerary planned by our travel agent, but day 1 and 2 were free so that we could settle in and rest and all that. So we used this day 2 to visit the mall, which apparently that hotel we're at had a metro station just underneath it. So we took the train to the mall we're going to, and look at how beautiful the train station is. The connection in this train in terms of like the maps, so easy. You can easily know where you're going to. The trains are clean, network, like internet works in there. Like, it's just amazing and it's so affordable. Anyways, we got to the mall, and this is one of the biggest malls in Singapore. Like, we walked and walked around this mall. It's like, it was so big, all kinds of stores you're looking for. Anything you're looking for in this life, you will see at this mall. So big. We really, enjoyed the whole view. We just walked around. Also got to look at the stores because, we weren't ready to shop yet, but we're going to obviously come back to shop eventually. So after walking around, we then went to this restaurant, had Chinese, dumplings and stuff. And of course, we used chopsticks because why not? You're getting it now. Chinese. So after breakfast, we got up and ready to leave this hotel because this was our last day in this hotel. Also, our itinerary was starting today. So we're going to the city tour today, and we're also checking out this hotel room.
So today we'll be doing the city tour.
Okay.
Okay, so short introduction. So Singapore, as you see, is actually very, very small country. So our land mass, I think it's just around 720 square kilometers.
Okay.
Which part of Nigeria are you from?
I'm Igbo, but we stay in Lagos.
Oh, Lagos, I heard is very, very big.
Yeah, it's big.
At least, I think 4 or 5 times bigger than Singapore.
Is it?
At least.
Wow.
Yeah. And a lot of people call Singapore very, very fine country. F-I-N-E.
Yeah, it's very fine.
Fine. One sense is a very nice and good country. The other sense is everything you do wrongly, you'll be fine. Right?
Oh wow.
Throw rubbish, $500.
What?
Throw rubbish, you got caught $500.
Wow.
If you repeatedly got caught, they will send you to the courts and you have to do something like a prisoner. They will parade you on the beach and you'll do the sweeping.
Wow.
Where you wear bright colored clothes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the reporters around snapping your photos. You can, if at 40th floor, you can hear the zoom sound.
Wow. HSBC.
MUFG is the insurance group.
MUFG.
POA.
The amazing thing about this country is because they don't have a lot of natural resources, they had to, make their own things like water. You won't believe they import about 60% of their water, and it's so clean you can drink directly from the tap. It's just so amazing. All these things you see here, they built it, they are not natural, and it's just so awesome. So this water you see here is their water reservoir, so no one's allowed to dirty it in as much as it's a tourist site. Also, if you watch Crazy Rich Asians, this is one of the major views. It's so beautiful and it's just
and this, okay, everything you see in front of you, okay, 50 years ago used to be the sea. So we reclaimed, we took the land back from the sea. Not enough land. And the water you see here, fresh water. This is our reservoir.
Are you serious?
Yes, we don't have enough water. Not like Nigeria blessed by God. Singapore not blessed by God. So we have to create a lot of artificial reservoir. And we import 60% of our water.
Wow.
From you can get Korean, you can get Indian, you can get Vietnamese. A lot of food, very, very popular food center. All very old, from the 1800s. Over here, the very colorful one. So this is the Hindu temple. Mariamman, the oldest in Singapore.
Wow.
1820s. So over here you see the white building. Straight ahead of the building on your left. That's a Methodist church. We'll be stopping at the Chinese temple. The temple we'll be stopping is called the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple because we have a tooth of Buddha.
So we stopped at this Chinese temple. So the population of Singapore is made majorly of the Chinese. I think about 50%. The Malaysians about 10%. Then we also have Indians. I think about 95%. I'm not too sure, but it's CMIO. So the Chinese, the Malaysians, the Indians, and then others. So that was the Chinese temple. This is public housing. So after you get married, you apply and the government gives you a long-term loan mortgage so you can pay off the house. Very working system, I must say, but it's getting more expensive from what he told us, and I think you have to be a citizen to get public housing. So this is Chinatown basically. So I stopped by this store which you'll be seeing just now. We got some tea, and then we went to this Hindu temple. This is mostly the Indians. So the Chinese are mostly Buddhist, the Indians mostly they're Hindu. So this temple is called the Mariamman Temple. I hope I pronounced it right. It's the oldest in Singapore, the oldest Hindu temple in Singapore. While the one that we're at, the Chinese one, is also the major one. Yeah, so after that, we went to Chinatown. We just took a tour around the market. I also had bubble tea. I had bubble tea, and this is literally the making of the bubble tea. I don't really like it, but I mean, apparently they like it there. They think it's sweet. I don't think it's sweet, but this is the bubble tea. Yeah, I did mention the Buddhists and the Hindu, but there are also a lot of Muslims there. Especially the Indians. I saw many Indian Muslims. Yeah, so in case you didn't notice as well, their driving is right-handed, just like in the UK. So at this point, we're now driving to our hotel, which is the one we originally paid for, and the one we're going to be staying at for the rest of the trip. So this hotel is at the more highbrow.
Just now, remember I told you about the Orchard, the high-end shopping? Yeah, so the train station is there.
Okay.
At least a few bus stops away. So this area is more peaceful and quiet. Yeah. You see a surrounding like this. I prefer Little India, more lively. Yeah, all is private housing, condominiums, hotels. So this is one of the most expensive areas in Singapore.
Clearly, it looks it. I kid you not, immediately we got to this hotel, we started missing our other hotel. Because even though it wasn't in the most highbrow area, their breakfast was better. Of course, we missed our staircase. Yeah, time to go on with the itinerary for the day.
This might be tactics.
My husband doesn't like, heights. And it was so funny because as he was looking so calm here, he was literally begging for his life. It was so much fun.
And there's Korean drama in here.
Are you serious?
Even I don't watch Korean drama, I know.
I thought the biggest is Boys Over Flowers.
The biggest is what? Now only Nelson. A lot of black apparently. So this is the Singapore story.
Okay.
Remember we go to yesterday, I told you about the founding of Singapore by the British in 1819. Here you will see our founder.
Okay.
So this is the Raffles, biggest in the past. sailing by the rivers. Some flower, the orchid. And so this is the gentleman who invented the rubber tapping method. So this is a rubber seat. The old British military hospital during the war. So they repurposed this.
You need to go down to the harbor.
Huh? Yeah, you can see that. You can see that.
How are you able to differentiate them?
They built modern Singapore. They built a lot of hotels and a lot of train stations are built by them.
Ladies?
Yes.
Wow.
They came from China in the past. Now our workers are all from India.
Oh.
So very, very tough ladies. So next we come to the war story.
So.
This time it's still very happy. Yes, a very happy face. Come. So we're at the beach right now, but before going to play with water, we went to make perfumes. So we came to this place called Santopia, where we made our perfumes based on the personality questionnaires that we're given. So based on your answers,
You can then mix and match your perfume. It was fun. It was really fun. And it was a nice time. We did make amazing scents. I made really, really great scent. My husband went to go and be doing one thing. The scent he came out with was rubbish. last, we went back together and answered his questions again. And then, by the time I stepped in, we made some amazing perfume for him. So this is it.
Made
Then
our
I went to
perfume.
get a new swimsuit and then went to the beach. So from the beach, we went to another mall. This is the biggest mall in Singapore. And of course, at this point, too, there was one bag that entered my eye. I bought it. And then went to eat, and that was it for day 4. Very, very, very long day, but it was fun. So this was day 5, and we had nothing in our itinerary for this day. So we decided, okay, let's see a movie. Let's see what the movie experience is like here. And of course, they didn't disappoint. Cinemas are beautiful, clean. In fact, it's just really pretty. And their popcorn, the popcorn is so delicious. Like, that's the best popcorn I've ever had. Like, for real. But yeah, if you want to drink Sprite, just don't. My husband ordered Sprite, I ordered Coke, and the Sprite was tasting like soda water, so we ended up sharing my Coke, but the popcorn was mwah. So after the movie, we just took a stroll around and took a cab back to our hotel. And this is the end of part 1. I'm sure this is my longest vlog yet, so I don't want to make it any more longer. I'll see you in part 2.